Hey guys, it's Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I'm going to pop out of the thing with you for just a second, Dallas, while I do this, so I'm not confusing myself. Anyway, thank you so much, Cynical. You are a trip, honey. Awesome. Let's make sure that that one didn't show up in the... Why didn't it show up there? No sound, no sound. No sound? What? I'm going to just double check things.
Shipwreck V27.
Okay, is there any sound? Yes, there is sound. Okay. I had to go in fast forward enough in the YouTube video to see that there is sound. Okay. Anyway, today's going to be fun. We are right now multi-streaming. We are streaming to YouTube. We are streaming to YouTube Vertical. We are streaming to Facebook, onto my Facebook page, which should be automatically going over to Facebook groups. So Crafting with Debbie should have it there. Also, I've got it on Instagram. So we are streaming to all of the places. I don't know that all of the chat is coming all over the place, but I do see at the bottom of my screen here, we have got comments coming in from Twitch, and you guys can see them. I added them to the screen specifically so that you guys can see them. So if you are watching on Vertical, you'll see those comments down at the bottom of the page, and they're a little bit small. I try to make them as big as I could and still be legible, but it is what it is. When you're going with an iPhone, it's going to be harder to see everything. Anyhow, I would love for you guys to let me know if I can find the right button. Thank you for all of the hearts. Hi, Cynical. Welcome in, honey. Okay, where did I put the thing? Is it on this one? Okay, this is what I want you guys to let me know. Where are you watching from? So go ahead and type that into the chat. Let me know which platform you're watching from. Let us know, what state you're watching from, because I would love to know where you guys are all located. And we are going to actually get started without me doing a lot of extra chatting, I hope. Thank you for all the purple hearts, Miss Mary. Awesome. You guys rock. Okay, are you guys ready for Dallas? See, what we're going to do today, here's what we're going to do. Shipwreck is in Ontario. Oh, Ship, I also was trying to get that thing done that added to my stream, and I actually had some problems with it. It wasn't you. But I couldn't actually get over into that scene collection because of something I've got on mine. You know how it sometimes decides to crash OBS? Well, I haven't got it up yet, but I will be talking a little bit about what it is that you created for us, and I'll let them all know that. Where in Ontario? Mary wants to know. This is so cool. I am looking at the YouTube chat, the YouTube screen, and I'm seeing all of the things popping up. Linda is in Cleveland. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that all of you guys are here. And thank you so much for popping in. Okay, so what we are doing today, my friend Dallas mentioned that she has had issues when she tries to do hot foiling. Speaking of which, let's turn the machine on. And we're both going to be using the Glimmer system. I absolutely love my Glimmer hot foil system. This is, it's from Spellbinders. You guys know I love all things Spellbinders. And I've been using my Glimmer system probably 2.5 years. I'd actually have to go back and see all the videos or go back to look and see when the first one was, because I don't remember. Hey, Misty, howdy, howdy. How are you doing, hon? So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. I don't have problems at this point with my Glimmer system. Like I said, I love the thing. I did have issues when I used to use stream stickers. I don't want stream stickers popping up on the screen. That's okay. I will figure out how to get rid of having the bots go into the alerts. I want them to be in the chat to just remind y'all of things, but y'all don't need to see the stuff on the screen. Anyway, I used to work with with the Gemini foil press. And the issues that I had with it, probably because I was new, I didn't know which foils to use. I had Glimmer foils, I had other foils. All of these are, of course, hot foils. The machine was made mostly to work at lower heats. The Glimmer system is actually made to work at higher heats, which is one reason why it works so well. Am I making too much breathing noise? I'm so stuffed. Oh, honey. And I've got Groot is here with my cough drops because I'm always, yeah, if you guys hear me crunching, it's because I'm crunching on with cough drops. And they probably don't hear you yet because I'm not on, don't have you on that part yet. But StamprGrl is feeling a little under the weather, but she's here with us anyway. We are going to tackle foiling issues tonight. If you guys have any kind of questions about foiling, put a big Q in front of your comment.
FrostyTools.com.
And Frosty Tools is letting us know that Twitch has got an ad. So that works. I do know that YouTube has got ads too, but I don't know when those are popping up, and I don't think Frosty Tools is going to tell us because I don't think there's an integration for YouTube yet. Anywho. Hey, Miss Dawn, how are you doing, honey? I miss you, and I'm praying for you, hon, and yeah. So everybody's going to be giving you lots and lots of love.
Daniel_star.
Welcome, Daniel Star. Haven't seen your name in here before, but welcome, welcome. Linda says the Better Press plates foil amazingly. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I do still have a couple of those here.
56.
What I went and got was some different things from my stash. This one you guys probably recognize because this is the daffodil spray that I just used in a video week ago, maybe. I don't know. This one is a hot foil plate. This one is from the Glimmer of the Month. Then I pulled out one of these guys, which is the rectangle, solid rectangle from Spellbinders. And then I've got a couple of things that are from Catherine Pooler that I haven't played with yet. I played with this one. This one is a solid plate, and it's a big one that'll cover an entire card front. And then I've got this one that is all party. This one is called... looking for the name on it. I never know for sure where she's putting the name. Oh, I always miss it. It's like right there. And if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Hooray for confetti. And then I've got some other ones that are some sentiments that I haven't used yet that are cheers for you, hot foil plates, and the dies that go with them. And those all came with this guy, this set that is the stamps and dies for those cool bottles that I played with last month. So those are what I've taken out to play with. It's basically a variety of things so that once we know what kind of issue she's having, we can kind of try to narrow it down. And I'm going to be doing some foiling along with her. That way we kind of have an idea of what's going on. Okay, so yeah, Dawn is not, I was not expecting you to go live this week, honey. If anybody else is planning on going live right after this, please let me know and we'll see if it's something we can redirect to. Janet Ainsley is from Florida. What part of Florida? I am in Central Florida, a little north of Orlando, a little south of Daytona. So you are probably one of my neighbors. And then I don't know what Cordelia is referring to. Cordelia says, StamprGrl, you don't have to do that. Pay no attention to me. I have no idea what she's saying there. And of course, it only went up on one thing, so now I put it up on the other. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her out now that I've chatted a bit too much. And I do want you guys to let me know how it looks on vertical, and if you're watching from Instagram or Facebook or anything, or if you're watching from YouTube and just want to check it out on one of the other platforms, I'd love for you to do that and show those channels some love as well. Yeah, StamprGrl says, until she brings me in, I can't hear anything. Okay, let's go ahead and bring her on, assuming I have the right buttons. Yeah. I did that. Okay. And people are probably wondering, what did I do wrong? Okay, let's go back. Okay, is this the right one? Pop me in. Solo view. And why is that one not having anything on there? That's not supposed to be that way. There we go. I am so sorry, guys. It looks like I had turned off some things on the vertical. They're back now. Okay. So, first question is, can Dallas hear me? Dallas, can you hear me? And I
Can you
don't know that you guys
can
can.
you hear me?
Now I can hear you. I thought I lost you for a second there. Okay, so Janet says that she was just in Orlando visiting family in Port St. Lucie, about 2.5 hours away. Wow. Okay, and I'm also seeing something else that's not working. There we go. Okay, hopefully this part's gonna work next. Sorry, guys. It looks like part of my effects were not turned on the vertical, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Now it's there. Okay. Okay, but now I got double. I don't want double. Ah. I just heard myself over there with you. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you up, and assuming that this works. Nope, it didn't do what I told it to do. Oh, I know why. Okay. One of those things that I have to do different things. Yeah, anyhow. Okay, so Dallas has a stuffy nose. That is totally fine. I am gonna I'm gonna bring you up real quick and let you take over the full screen while I fix where I've got two levels of the chat showing on the vertical, and that means you can't read anything because it's overlapping. So you go ahead and chat with them, tell them who you are and what you do, and all of the fun things.
Hi everyone. I really hope the audio is better now. I apologize. I am super stuffy here in the Midwest. We seem to be starting spring early. I guess the groundhog was right. I don't know. I am confused. It is February here, so we really should be freezing, but it's kind of absolutely nice outside. So my allergies are super acting up. How is everyone doing? I see some familiar names. I see lots of names. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. Bianca is doing so much better. We have officially have a surgery for her. For those that do not know, my daughter she plays hockey, and she had a hockey accident, and she unfortunately tore her labrum, and she's gonna need surgery. But we have it scheduled. We have it scheduled with an excellent surgeon here in Illinois. He is the surgeon of like professional sport athletes, and I am so happy that I know people that know people. Isn't that life? Knowing people that knows people,
Absolutely.
right? This it was hilarious, Debbie, because when we were that they give you the paperwork to fill up, the information, how the injury happened, blah 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 blah. So
Hmm.
as soon as you marked, it asked if it was like a work injury or if it was a sports injury. So we marked sports injury. The next thing is like a new window pops up. First of all, I should mention that this was not on paper. We were filling this up in an iPad, in a brand new
Oh my
iPad.
God.
Yeah. So so we click that it was a sport injury, and the next thing that it pops, it asks you which team the patient is part of, and the first options was the Chicago Blackhawks, the Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Cubs, or the Chicago White Sox. And I'm like, okay, can I afford him? I don't know if I can afford this guy. I'm like, and I looked at my child. I stood up and I went and asked the lady at the front desk. I'm like, you take our insurance, right?
Wow.
Because I wanted
Oh
to
my
make sure.
God.
And they do. So I was very.
That's
But
good.
but that's good. But yeah, so you can find me everywhere in the socials. I am Stamper Girl with only the only vowel is is that first A. Um, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not following instructions already. Isn't that you know that about me, right, Debbie? Maybe you don't. I don't follow instructions, and that's maybe why I can't foil.
No, I think you're probably doing fine. Yeah. Uh, Let me change that. Okay, I don't know what I did. I'm trying to figure out. That's what it. No, that's not it either. I'm trying to figure out why the chat is not showing up on my other. I should have it on there. It should be on there. It's got to be in the wrong area somewhere. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm going to apologize now over on the vertical side. You may have chat. You may not have chat. I don't know. You do have little happy faces going off on the screen, though. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay. So I've got, oh, we just have two of you up on the screen. I'm not up there. Okay. That might help if I put myself up there. Thing is, I hit a button and it was supposed to work. So now we got lots of little kitties with hearts all over the screen. Thank you, Mary.
I love the kitties.
I'm working on it. Okay, I'm going to tell you a secret about my Stream Deck and StreamYard. The way that they communicate is through hotkeys, meaning if I don't have that window as being the focused window, you know how you can click on different tabs and stuff. If I don't have that one up as the focus window, my Stream Deck does not do anything for it. So I've got this hooked up to move to do different things. Yeah, but they don't work together unless I got that one as being the focus window. Okay. And I've also got the wrong camera for me. So I'm going to have to find the button for that one. That was the button I forgot to find. I did have it at one point. There it is. Okay, now it's not friggin' working though. Why did it not work? Oh, good grief. I don't know. I thought it worked earlier today. My OBS vertical. Did it change its name? I don't remember changing its name. I don't remember. Okay, StreamerBot, tell me what I'm doing wrong. You get to play and see if it works for you. Watch. She said that she wasn't doing well, but you know what? How much you want to bet this one comes through fine? So you just ran it through once and you did the timer and it's now green, so it's done. Okay. Right. And now she's going to run it through and she's using an old big kick. So mine's only like 5 years old. I have no idea how old that one is. And I also tend to, thank you for Sully. I didn't even hear him, but I know he's there. Did you guys hear him? You heard him. Okay, so that means that I don't have something turned on my headphones. Okay. And that's possible.
So I did not feel almost any pressure at all.
Small glimmer plates, you don't. Okay, first off, you can see the impression, which tells you that you should have gotten something. It doesn't mean it's perfect. Also, I didn't check with you. What brand of foil are you using? Are you using
the Spellbinders? Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because the Spellbinders Glimmer is made for that high heat, which is one reason why it doesn't have anything on here saying, oh yeah, you need to adjust anything. That's another thing on the foil press. You had to make sure you had the proper heat and the settings had to be right.
Oh yeah, no, that's too many buttons. Okay, am I supposed to like? I'm like waving it like I don't know.
I have heard folks say that doing a cold peel is good, and I'm already seeing the lovely stuff. Let me see if I can get this up where. Go back to the other page.
That is not terrible.
Honey, that is perfect. What are you talking about? Not terrible. I think she lied.
No, this is my first good one ever. I told you as soon as I was gonna come live, it was gonna work. Okay, so I have one of these things.
And I can already tell I've got people that are going to be irritated with me because they're trying to use effects that are not working for some reason. And I have no idea why, because they were working. Okay, is StreamerBot just not, maybe it's not connected. Is it not hooked up? No, it's hooked up.
Things not to do. Do not grab with your bare hands.
Yeah, it gets hot. Yeah. Something else I'm going to share with you too, because I've got this. This is from the Dollar Tree. I've got one of those little magnets on a stick, because the one that comes with spellbinders, it can lift only so much weight. Yeah, that works great for smaller ones. So what did I do? I went and got some of these. I've actually got more. What are you doing?
Not following.
Oh, you want to put it in you're gonna. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, but I don't want it because it doesn't cover the full
It's
thing.
not quite big enough. Yeah, it's great for like if you've got florals or something like that. I'm still trying to figure out how to get all my stuff working.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this.
Ruth says, let me see if I can actually find the right thing to pop it up. Ruth says, ooh, StamprGrl, I recently bought that glimmer plate thingy. Those are her words.
Mary's creation asked,
uh-oh.
will Debbie
Why am I not
J
hearing
fix
this?
our points, or did you do it on purpose?
Dang it,
Oh, I
know why
see
I'm
what's
not
going
hearing
on here. Debbie J's Crafting Corner is orchestrating this little shindig, and I'm just here laying down the truth, the word of God.
It
Them points
usually
got
works
messed
for
up,
me, and I
that's
don't know
their
why I'm
show.
not
I ain't
hearing
got
it.
my
Dang
finger
it.
on any
And I
button
love
except
those.
the trigger of intellectual debate. Now go on, ask them about your points.
Oh my God, I don't know why I'm not hearing it.
Okay, that was hilarious.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Mary. I know. Yeah, she loves having Samuel L. Jackson say stuff to me.
I know
Where did I find the magnet? This thing I got at Dollar Tree.
I would
This I
marry
got
that
at
man.
Dollar Tree. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh yes. Totally. 100%.
Okay, so I don't know why some of my stuff is not working. It's like,
I can't imagine.
Todd. Okay, the Todd came home and he's already fussing at me. I am proud of you though, because you got the very first one you tried today.
I know.
Well, you know what, Mary? I can replay all the things. Okay, do I want to put it over here? Maybe I can hear stuff.
Todd
Nope,
is getting all of the love in the chat.
You're getting all of the love in the chat, Todd. Everybody's saying hi.
Hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. Like we're a lot of fangirls over here.
Okay, so what I'm seeing I'm seeing on the vertical, for whatever reason, it's only pulling up the Twitch stuff. Those are the only comments that are popping up over there, but all the other ones are popping up everywhere. It's like, so that at least tells me one of my issues. I don't know why I didn't hear the thing, and now I don't know how to switch it so I can have my desktop. That's what I was working on. I got distracted by your hot foil goodness. Okay, cues, action cue. What did I do? So I ran that. OBS DC flat. See if I can find it.
So I feel like this big plate, since I'm transferring, maybe I should leave it longer. What do you think?
Okay, it was how big was the plate?
It's one of those big plates to transfer the negative.
Yeah, if you're doing one of those big, the big ones, I would recommend once the timer goes off, which it looks like yours is already done.
Yeah.
What I've been doing, because you can't really turn that one off and back on again, is I turn off the machine. The
Oh,
switch in the back. I flip the switch chain off and then back on again, let it do its thing again.
oh, okay.
And usually letting it reheat up and then hitting the timer again usually gives you enough time to get it to heat up better so you can get a better impression. It's not
Okay.
always 100% perfect, but it's better when I let it heat up a second time. I
Uh,
have not gone so far as to try it a third. But if you don't get a good impression the second time around, yeah, that's another option. Okay, so maybe it's just that my streamer bot was not seeing the thing, so this might be one thing fixed. If I can remember where the thing is. Scenes, guests, Streamlabs control panel. Maybe I've got the wrong virtual camera. No, it's the right one. Okay, cancel, studio
let's
mode.
see. Sorry.
Now, I hope you're feeling better.
It's
Oh,
it won't
dummy
it
me. I didn't change that thing. That's why I didn't do it. Dang it.
it won't go away until summer is here.
At least yours is able to go away like that.
So Mary, I got my glimmer. Where did I get my glimmer? I think it was one of those big box stores. I think it was Hobby Lobby, and I think it was like $90, which was pretty expensive in my opinion, and because I don't do well spending money.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
I want everything on sale. Does that make sense?
My first die cutting machine, because I had never even tried one. I didn't know anything about the tools. I'd done stamping after watching lots of Jennifer McGuire. I bought it at Michael's when it was on sale. I went to one store that supposedly had it. They didn't. And I rushed and drove 20 miles to get to a different store. And the sale was supposed to be over at 4 o'clock, and it was like 4:15, and I
Oh
still got it.
no.
I still got it. They
Well,
still let me have it because I went through all of that. I think it was like $80.
so my better press here's so I have to say that I love a good sale, right? And I am very lucky to find like weird sales. So I got my butter press. Are you ready for it? For
Uh-huh.
$20.
Oh my God. I don't know how you managed that one.
So they had just been released. It was a month after it had been released. They were $100 everywhere. And I managed to find this tiny little store in Michigan. I think it was Michigan. And they were about to close because I was still in Central Time and they're in Eastern Time and I hadn't realized it. So I literally
Ah.
yes, I arrived at the store 15 minutes before they closed.
Oh my God.
And they were like, "Well, we right now are running today. We're running this sale where we will give you anything in the store, um, 80% off."
Oh my God. That is such an awesome deal.
And I'm like, "Well, how about that better press that was in the back?" And she's like, "Okay."
Uh, oh my God.
And I was like,
That is
"Okay."
absolutely fabulous.
Okay.
Wow.
So I got my better press at 80% off.
Wow.
Okay, there goes the timer again. It's blinking,
Okay, great.
and I can feel the heat. Ruth says, "You might have trouble spending. I have trouble saving." Oh, girl, I do love to spend, but I kind of feel like so I don't buy anything at regular price because I feel like I'm gonna get upset when they put it on sale. Judy B, you mean the Michigan store? I don't even know the name, girl.
Yeah, she's wanting
I
to know, where did you manage to find that?
Girl, I have no idea. Um, I was in a hockey tournament and I Google um paper making store or paper crafting store, something like that, and it said that it was 15 minutes away from where I was, and I drove there.
Wow.
So I have no idea where I was. It's like the place is like 20 minutes away from the Meyer Gardens. If you're in Michigan, you know the Meyer Gardens. Oh, there it is. So, but I have no idea the name. I have no idea how to get back in there. Like I know nothing. Okay, I'm going for it. Do I need to go super slow?
Nope. I mean, I don't think you want to go super fast, but yeah, you're basically just adding additional pressure to the heat that you've just done, because that's what actually does it. The heat activates the adhesive, that's that gray part on your, yeah, at least you're doing better than what some folks do. You put it right side down. I can't tell you how many times I have glimmered my plates because I didn't put, and that's why I say it the way I do on all my videos. It's like whenever you're doing anything with foil, you need to have whatever your adhesive side is, that has to be touching your card. I don't say shiny side up, shiny side down, because that can get you confused. If you've
I
got
um
adhesive
yeah.
touching if you've got your adhesive touching the card, you should be fine.
Okay. Ouch, that's
Oh,
hot.
yeah,
I
I
see.
would say let that cool.
Yeah, I see bubbles.
Yeah. And it's not gonna transfer all of it, but I would let it cool because I
Okay.
tend to pull it off a little bit too soon. Okay, I've got a larger plate also on here. This one is that confetti and streamers and stuff. So I'm going to do mine a second time, just like I told you to, even though
Is
mine's
that
not a full flat.
is that a Catherine Pooler one?
Yeah, this is Catherine Pooler's. This one is Hooray for Confetti. And
I
it
think
goes
that's
with these little bottles, which I've got a few little extra die cuts so I can put it all on a card. But I hadn't used the die cuts yet, and I haven't used I haven't used the glimmer plates yet, including the sentiments. I don't even know what the sentiments say because I don't read very well backwards.
I
Wishing
can't.
you a happily ever after.
Oh,
We're
oh,
going to miss you
oh.
on your.
Oh no. Okay,
That happens. And that's what I was saying. A lot of times you don't get really good coverage on those big plates, and that's why
okay.
you need additional time. You probably that one was big enough. You probably needed it a third time, but you don't
Uh,
know until. But that
okay.
was part that you would have been throwing away anyway.
Yes.
So I think it's definitely worth the time to try, just experiment, and you're going to learn what kind of pressure. You also don't know every machine is different.
So
Like
even
I was
if
saying
I,
before about,
yeah,
you could
go
always
ahead.
just tape it on there. I mean, yeah, you could
Can you?
try taping it on and running it through again. You may not get it all lined up exactly right, but you can definitely give it a try. And no one says that you have to pull the plastic off of it. You could leave the
Oh,
plastic
that's
on
so
there.
smart. Yes.
You
Okay. Do
could
you
leave the
put?
plastic on there, have it adhere down and cut it with the plastic still on, and then maybe put it inside a window. So you've got
Yeah.
something actually gluing the plastic part down.
Do you put the
Uh,
green thing, the green plate, the shim before this one?
yes, I didn't know this to begin with when I first started doing this, but this part, the thin shim, is actually heat resistant.
Ah, the other one is
So it's
not.
better to put that one down first, which is probably why this plate, it's cloudy, and I have also tried cleaning it with acetone to get the foil off, because if you get foil on your, you do your foiling upside down, you get it on your on your foil plates. How do you clean it up? Acetone. Well, now this is all cloudy. It's not clear anymore. And I think that is a combination of the heat and acetone.
Yeah, but it's still working.
Yeah, it still works. It just doesn't look as pretty.
Okay, so I have another question for you.
Sandra says paper also makes a difference. Yes, it does. To be honest, I have the paper I'm using right now, and we're going to just see, is Michael's Recollections regular weight cardstock. Because I decided to use a colored cardstock.
Oh.
And yeah, I have not really had big problems on pretty much any of them. I have noticing that some of the things that I use, I've got one foil that I cannot use for hot foiling, and I have no idea why. And it's not the red. I've got it sitting here though. Where's my magenta? I've got some magenta colored foil that I can't use for hot foiling because it just does not cover well. It doesn't work well. Then I've got this tangerine that worked so well, it wound up having parts of it pop off when I used this one with Simon. This one was with the Simon Hurley Magnolias
Yes.
Better Press. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this looks like it's ready to go. So we're gonna see if running it through twice, because like I said, I have not used any. I don't think I've used, other than the big plate, the solid plate of Catherine Pooler's, I have not used any of her foil plates yet. This is the first one I've gotten that I just haven't used it yet. I've had it for over a month. 2 months, I think, maybe.
Do you have, from the solid plates, these ones that I use to transfer the negative or the leftover, do you have different brands of them?
Right now, the only ones that I have is I've got the Spellbinders and this one from Catherine Pooler.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't tried many of the others because I've got so many glimmer plates from Spellbinders.
Because I wonder also if this plate might not have the right conductive metal that doesn't get hot enough, or if it's too hot. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's the issue. It could be not having enough pressure though.
Oh, that could
What
be.
usually is the difference between different machines. First off, every machine is different. Doesn't really matter which hot foil system or die cutting machine. Other ones of the same brand are going to be a little bit different. We all know that. So I've got the Platinum 6 and I've got the Glimmer system, and I haven't had the combination. My specific machines have worked great. But if your specific die cutting machine needs extra pressure for anything, you might need extra pressure for this. Okay, we're going to see how this works. Like I said, I'm putting it on just some regular weight cardstock, and I can see on the back it's shiny from the pressure. So I don't know if you guys can see the marks or not, but you can definitely see it on the front.
Is that the 65-pound?
Yeah.
That looks pretty.
Yeah, just ran it through twice, and now I've got this nice foil background.
When you say you ran,
it's not coming off. It's not. Go ahead.
When you say you ran it twice, you mean twice in the 2 times in the Spellbinder Glimmer, or 2 times?
Yes, twice on the Glimmer, just like what I told you to do for the larger plate. Because this is such a large plate, I ran it through. I had it heat up twice.
Okay, heat up twice.
And then I ran it through my die cutting machine once, and it was fine.
Okay.
I just ran it through one direction, didn't have to go back with it, but it worked perfect.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And now, because you were doing that, well, I want to make another one. I was thinking I'm going to go ahead and use the waste, but I can't do that because then I have to reheat that one again. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get me some more colored cards. I've got all this colored cardstock that I bought years ago. This isn't even new Michael stuff. This is where I've had it in my stash for at least a couple of years, and I don't use it. So I need to use it up because I like using white cardstock for most things. So I'm going to do some more panels.
So
I really like how that silver did.
That
turned out really nice.
Do you have any hints on how to do individual Like I know that
Absolutely.
some people tape them so people
Yes.
like
Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, instead of doing more panels of this, because I have a tendency to make, when I see something pretty, I want to make more.
oh, duh, because it
so
works.
so yeah, I want to make more, so I make more of the same thing, but that also means I wind up with all these that I haven't used. I've got panels that are 2 years old that I haven't used yet. And what I was saying before about how this guy isn't always strong enough,
Yep.
you can slide it off, but that in my mind is a little dangerous. I can use my little, this is one that is from, it's basically from the automotive section at the Dollar Tree. Hey, Miss Linda, welcome, welcome, hon. So you were talking about small ones, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, okay, we're gonna do this one. I've got one small glimmer plate on my desk. I've got more. I've got the different collections, but we're gonna just go with this one. This one is saying, sending Easter blessings. Let's go with, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do silver on pink just because I've got scraps. I got lots of scraps. I can still do silver on pink. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. I've kind of been rethinking some of what I've been doing because you can always get harder. It's sometimes harder. You can put it down on your plate, let it heat up, put your foil on there and all of that, and then put it on your card and put your cardstock down. Or
I want the
I'm going to
easy way.
go over the top. And now it's going to stay in place. It's going to stay in place. I'm going to just down like that. So I'm going to put on an angle. We'll do that because you don't put anything in there flat if you can avoid.
Okay.
Like with your die cuts, you'll want to do
thing.
it this way so that you get a better impression. Let that heat up. Doesn't take much. I'm just going to put my plates on top of it and hit the timer because this has already got a green light on there. Platform ready.
Yeah, this puppy's not coming out.
Just run it through. Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to slide it off, and if you've got any hot gloves, you know, like for sublimation, that helps too, so you don't burn your hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would say invest in one of these if your Dollar Tree's got one.
Yes.
I mean, I bought extras to go in Happy Mail and stuff, but to be honest, it costs more for shipping.
Then what
that's one reason why I haven't done it. Okay, so
okay.
Supreme Doom says she's got buffering over on Twitch. I have not actually looked at the streams in a little bit, so let me look over there.
Yeah, it was for a second, but
yeah, Twitch looks fine at the moment.
Okay,
I have had some dropped frames, and that's probably because I'm streaming to so many places at once. It's kind of where I've got to figure out what the best encoding is, but it should be better than it was last week on Facebook. Facebook was really, really bad. I'm actually streaming to more places this time, and I think it's probably better. Some crafts, yeah, Jay says,
so that's
True
better.
Carrot says, I came to join the fun. Welcome, welcome. So, are any of you guys writing down all the things that are not working? Because I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video to see what did y'all try to do that didn't work. I think the points are not working, and I didn't change any of that. And the Polaroid picture apparently didn't work. And then I couldn't hear stuff when Mary said Sully to kill me. I don't know why I can't hear Tangia. It's like I must have turned off the audio or something for it, but I didn't think I did.
Well,
maybe it's this. Oh, I have my Tangia overlay turned all the way down. Let me see if I can play it and actually play where I can hear it and you can hear it. Hey, Ellen. How are you doing, Ellen? How are you doing? I just saw your name. Pulling up Tangia because if I can hear it and it doesn't do an echo. Yes, I have the vertical streaming is on YouTube right now. So I'm streaming right now. If you guys don't already know, we're streaming to YouTube. We're streaming to Twitch. We're doing vertical live on YouTube. We're doing vertical live on Facebook and Instagram. So
she's doing it all all of it.
I have to go in now to look at all the comments over in the chat on I have no idea what's happening there. Okay. Anyway, now it caught up. I'm looking at the Instagram one, and I see that Berta said, "Hey, WJ." Sunshine Design said, "Charlotte, just so you know, your video came across as a notice to Facebook, but sent me to Instagram." And I see a bunch more on more names that I know on there. That is fabulous. Thank you guys so much for popping in on Instagram. I don't know. I just know that I set it up and told it to do one thing, and if it doesn't do it, who knows? Okay, so this is already, did I run it through? I don't remember if I ran it through. No, I did not run it through, but it's ready to go. I lost my mind. Mary says Meta has been weird today. Yeah, I could see that. Truth says, so you're live streaming on multiple sites. Yes. I understand your vertical choice, but it's hard to see. Well, vertical is mostly because here's what we have found out. This is something that Luria Petrucci with Live Streaming Pros just told us, because this is something brand new and she loves to let us know all the new things. And she is absolutely fabulous. YouTube is now letting us multi-stream 2 streams on YouTube, one vertical, one horizontal. The one that is vertical is also going in the shorts feed. So if you are a YouTube live streamer and you want more people to discover you, ooh, here we go.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Yeah. But if you are a YouTube live streamer and you want more visibility, you want more people to find you, streaming vertically to the shorts feed may help. I do know that last week I got about 3 times as many views on the vertical than I did on the regular one. Of course, that also means that some of those folks, if they're really wanting to see what we're doing, and I did put a comment on the thing, I did put in the description, if you want to come over to our other live stream to see get the full experience.
That was my next question. When it shows in the shorts, it only shows for like a specific minute and a half?
No, you're live in the shorts feed.
Huh.
So if someone is scrolling through, if they're scrolling down the page and they come across your live stream, they can click on it and get into the live stream and watch it.
Oh,
so if you're
fun.
on your phone and you're just clicking through, it's like, oh, I wonder what this is. Yeah, so it's a good way to get more discoverability. And I'm thinking, hey, Gloria, welcome, honey. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a great way for us to meet a lot more crafty friends. I want you guys to have more friends to hang out with here on my lives. So
Hi,
if
Gloria.
this is a way to help.
I know.
So it'll be interesting to see what the results are. And this is only my 2nd stream that I'm doing like that.
Oh, so
other than that,
I'm the guinea pig.
You're my first one with a guest.
Woohoo!
I made the overlays for the vertical. I did those today, which is one reason why they're screwed up, but they're there.
I feel special.
I mean, even Luria Petrucci with Live Streaming Pros, which this is what they do, right? She doesn't have all of her stuff done yet. So yeah. Okay. So I've got that, and I got a die, so I can cut that out. So it would be a pretty pink sentiment. Oh, actually, maybe I'll put it on this card. It's combining companies. This is what I made using Scrappy Tales for Scrappy Tales design team.
That's so cute.
This little pink sentiment would be cute on there. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
And it is
since I've already shared all the pictures and everything, huh?
It is an Easter sentiment, right?
Yes. This one says sending Easter blessings. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, and for you guys that didn't, those of you who were not in the class on Saturday.
So cute.
Oh, he is adorable. And Mary is fabulous. She made a purple glitter one. I made a second one that has already gone out in the mail.
That was fast.
I'm doing better. I am working really hard to do that better. But yeah, he's one of the dancing ones. So he swings back and forth. Or she. This is a girl dragon. Every time I said girl dragon during the live, my husband was thinking of Shrek. Oh, you're a girl dragon. Of course you're a girl dragon.
Well, then
So
it's the
yeah, we
perfect
had a lot
colors.
of fun. It was a blast. We had so much fun on Saturday. And this next month is going to be next month is going to be absolutely crazy. So the first weekend of March. Okay, I have to. You're putting through a sentiment.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So the first weekend of March, we've got the Card Maker Success Summit. You guys that are on horizontal live on YouTube and Twitch, see up in the corner, you see there's that little box up there. That actually has a picture of the card that I made for the summit, and it's hot foil. So we're going to be doing the Card Maker Success Summit again. So that's going to be fun. And if you don't already have your ticket, you can get your free ticket at Debbie J's Crafting Corner /free card maker free CMSS. I gotta look it up. Did I actually save that anywhere? Hey Brenda, welcome. Hi Kelly.
Hey sis, how are you?
I knew there was something else I needed to do. There's links that I need to make sure that I've always got available, and I always forget about them until I say something about them. Free. There we go. Free Card Maker Success Summit. I'll go ahead and pop that into the chat, and hopefully it will go everywhere. If it doesn't, I will copy and paste it everywhere. Okay, so that is the link to get your free ticket. It does let them know that I sent you, so I would appreciate you letting them know that. So that's the first weekend of March. And then the following Monday, still during the summit.
Oh,
Oh, awesome. Look at that. You are doing awesome.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I can get you on solo view. And that actually worked.
Oh
There
my
we
god.
go. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Isn't she doing fabulous? Hey, Terry Cooper. Welcome, honey. Oh, that is awesome. So where are your fails? You're not doing any fails tonight. You're supposed to be doing fails.
I don't know. I'm like, I am in shock. I'm telling you. Like, well, my sister that it's in the chat knows that I tried to show her how to do it, and it was a mess. It was.
Oh, are you
literally
going to use a big leaf one? I see a big leaf.
Yes, it was literally a hot foil mess.
Well, you're not having problems now. Okay, so I did say something about the summit. So that is coming up starting on the 7th through the 10th. And then on the 11th, especially since Supreme Doom is in the chat, she is the sweetest bundle of doom you'll ever meet. She has a Twitch channel, and she does a ton of stuff over on Twitch, including doing craft roulette cards. So yeah, she shares those kind of things too. So yeah, she's been part of our community for quite a while. Anyhow, she is doing what's called a raid train.
What?
It's kind of like our YouTube live hops or our YouTube hops, and then I've done a couple of them that were live, where we went from one person to the next since the redirection thing started. But yeah, she's putting on I've got to pull it up in Discord to see how many people. I think it's like over 40 people doing like 2-hour live streams on Twitch. And I get to be in that. I get to be in that too. So it is going to be absolutely fabulous.
You're such a lucky duck.
Yes. Yeah, it just means I'm really busy. So that's the first weekend. That's the first weekend of March. Let me pull up her Twitch. Also, is it okay if I share your Discord link? Supreme, if anybody wants to join your Discord.
Yes. I would look for it later.
So I'm waiting for her to say yes or no if it's okay. Alan says, I saw the dragon card. It's adorable. Yep, I love my dragon. This is just, And I tilted her head just, oh, I can't show it because we're focused on you right now, but I tilted her head just enough so it looks like, what are you doing there?
What you up to?
I know. Oh,
Because if you know us, you know
okay.
we're up
Supreme
to
Doom
something.
she says 31 streamers, 66 hours over 4 days. That is and it's all streamed. So it's not where you're really going to be able to go and see. Well, some of them might keep the VOD, but on Twitch, usually the videos, if you want to go back and rewatch something, they're usually only up for like 30 days or so. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm going to be popping in and out of those. And it's not just card makers, it's all sorts of different things. And she says, yes, of course, please. And thank you. So I'm going to share her. I'm going to see if I can find a link. I'm going to, I think I'm going to mod you if I can figure out how to do it. So you can put the link in here and then I can copy and paste it over into the YouTube if I can figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do that. I'm still new to Twitch. Okay. On YouTube, I know how to make somebody a moderator, but I don't know how to do it on Twitch. But I think if you put the link in for me, Supreme, and I'm also going to see if I can go ahead and do a shout out. And I'm just going to do it on Twitch because I know how to do it over there. So you guys need to follow her over there. Okay, so D is saying, you need to see how I did my dragon. I did him different. Well, you do know that you're supposed to send me pictures of everything because one of the lessons in the class, like after the video, there's one that is share your work. So of course I want to see it, and you can share it on our Discord and all of that too. Okay, so here is her. This is Supreme Doom's Twitch. That's not the right thing. Why did it not copy? Copy. I'm always playing with tech, okay? So when you were saying, you know, I'm a seat on my pants kind of person. You guys know that. Anyway. Okay, so I've got her link. So she is switch.tv/superdoom56. My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I am Debbie J's Crafting Corner everywhere.
Easy.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's why I did it. I used to be Luminous Spirit on my YouTube channel. I changed the name. It's like, you know, nobody knows what the heck that means.
I know Lynn was on to me. She was like,
oh, here
I don't know
go.
which one
I
is
can.
it.
Okay. So here is Supreme Doom's Discord. So she has a bunch of people. Oh, and Dawn just shared Supreme Doom's YouTube channel as well. So that's fabulous. So we've got all of those. And she's having cake for her son's birthday right now. So she will be right back.
Ooh, what type of cake?
I don't think she's in the chat anymore because she's having cake.
But I want to know.
You know, inquiring minds want to know, right?
Yeah, what type of cake? Is it lemon? Is it chocolate?
I always do chocolate everything.
Girl,
Okay, so I'm popping back to some of the other ones, other chats, so I can just see what's going on. If anyone is commenting and saying things. Yes.
I have a question for you. So I see your chat from the other platforms. How do you get to see all of them? Is that one of your magic buttons?
It's a magic button that I still have trouble doing.
Okay.
It's called Social Stream Ninja. I know that you watch Mary Gun Fun, right?
Yes.
And all of the fun stuff that her I think it's her son that put it together. Hey, Miss GDB. So that's done. She does all of this, and I found this out because Biddy Penny told me. She does. She uses. It used to be called OBS Ninja.
Okay.
Anyway. And now it's called VDO.ninja. So doesn't have a pretty interface or any of that kind of stuff, but it can do a lot of things. Okay, so they've got
Okay.
everything set up in that. It's free, and she's able to do all of it without. I'm trying to think of how that's put it. We don't have to on StreamYard. In order to bring somebody in, you have to log into their service, and you can only have up to so many people according to their rules, right? Well, this is
Yes.
one where it's not as easy to go about setting it up, but you can do more. You can have as many people on there as you want to. I
Yeah,
think.
because that one is open source, right? You could also
Right, that one's open
yeah.
source, just like OBS is, and I use OBS software for everything I'm doing. But that also means you have to set up all of the overlays, and you have to basically hand make everything for it. So I haven't done it yet, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But the same people that made that also made this thing called Social Stream Ninja. So
Okay.
it lets me pull all of basically pull chats from everywhere. It's what makes that emote wall. Okay, guys, put a bunch of emotes in the chat. Let's show it off. But yeah, that's what makes that. And I think that's what I was looking for. I was wanting to be able to bring up chat on screen, so I am able to pull up any of the messages from my overlay. Let me pull up one from Twitch. The only ones that are showing right now in my feed are either YouTube, like this one that just popped up on the live stream is Mary saying hi to Judy B on YouTube. And then we've got Judy saying hi from Twitch. So I'm able to pull up any of the messages from any of the places. And then it looks like Dee went over to Twitch, and her name over there is Horsing Around with Crafts.
I like that.
And then now I put you up there with all your hands. But yeah, I discovered that not too long ago. I mean, and it's fabulous. It is absolutely fabulous. So it pulls everything into a chat that I can see, and I can also have it pop up on the screen. But that's one of those things that I'm trying to get working completely right, because apparently I did something wrong. Okay, like this one, I don't know why Mary's and Judy's comment showed up twice. So they're showing up twice for some reason, and now Ruth is putting all the things all over the place, and Mary's putting a bunch of kitties up. I think they want me to shut up. Okay, so what are you doing at the moment? Which one are you doing?
This is the big leafy one.
Oh, and you let it heat up twice before running through? Okay, great.
Should I leave her there for a little bit longer?
I would say, lift it off of the plate, lift everything off, and wave it around a little bit to let it cool down a little bit.
Oh, it did not, but it did not foil on the middle.
That tells me that is probably a pressure issue. So using an extra shim will probably help. That's probably what happened with the hello. Oh, it still worked. Awesome.
Yes.
But it still looks like that's probably what the issue is. You probably have a pressure issue. Oh, that is fabulous. Do you guys want to see it up close? Let me do that. Let me hit the button. So when I do the button, it shows it on me, and then I have to switch to you. There we go. That is fabulous. Okay, this is the woman that says that she can't foil.
I am loving it. I couldn't. I can now.
Does that mean you're going to mail me a card?
Yes. I'm going to mail you this pink one.
Or does that mean you want to make a card and send it out to somebody?
Oh, that could be awesome. Let's do that. Ooh, my puppies are like, what? We want to be included. Can you guys hear them?
I don't hear anybody.
Oh, good.
Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I keep distracting myself. I'm sorry. I do that all the time.
Me too. We're not good like that together.
Oh God. So, I had said before, the first weekend of March, I've got the Card Maker Success Summit. You need to get your tickets if you haven't already done so. Then we've got the raid train. That's going to be fabulous, with lots and lots and lots and lots of people. Then the following weekend, I'm doing a class. We're going to do a hot foil class.
Wow.
Then the following weekend, I'm going to Creativation.
in your clone. You're working on your clone, right?
Yeah, I kind of need one. The Creativation is going to be fabulous, though. I'm going to be helping out. First off, this is the first year I'm going as a creative professional. So, which means I joined, I got my own membership, meaning it's costing me money. But yeah, so I'm going as a creative professional, and Amanda with Pear Blossom Press is going to be there, and she's going to have a booth, and I've offered to help. So I'm going to help her with setup. She's also doing a class with spellbinders, and I offered to help with that. Well, that's why I asked her about it. It's like, okay, here's this class. Do I want to take the class or do I want to help in the class? I think I'd rather help in the class than take the class, but I want to do both. So anyway, I offered to help and she said yes. So that means I get to be there for the class and get to hang out with my spellbinders people too. It's like the two of my favorite companies, right?
Amanda is awesome.
And then some more of her people that are on her design team are going. And I just got confirmed that I have a roommate because I was going to have to pay full price to the hotel by myself. Yeah, because my husband's not going. Yeah. Anyhow, Lauren Taylor is going to be my roomie.
No way.
Yes, I get to hang out with Lauren. I mean, I love her to death anyway, but I get to hang out with Lauren. She's going to be my roommate. And I know I'm going to be hanging out a bunch with Amanda. And I know that Erin Reed's going to be there too. So I'll get to hang out with her. And I've already talked to Ashley with Artistry. She's going to be there. She's not doing Demo Alley this time, but I'm going to go and hang out with her and with Vic with Craft Express. So Craft Express has a lot of sublimation products like my oven that my husband gave me for Christmas. So Vic is a sweetheart too. I got a craft oven because my husband's awesome. I don't know if you guys heard him prompt me with that.
Yes.
Oh, it has been so fun though. I mean, he's one of those. It's kind of weird. It's like I'm talking to you guys during my live streams and just telling you stuff. A couple of years ago, I was mentioning how I'm loving the look of all the Simon Hurley lunar paste, but I don't have any. I mentioned that on a live stream. I got like all 5 that were out at the time I got for Christmas.
Aww.
And what's bad is like it came in the mail in a Ranger bag that's got all of the Ranger writing on it. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. So there's my sentiment. I cut it out. It's all pretty and pink. And then I can put it on the front. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Sometimes combining companies is the way to go. That is lovely. Okay, yep, that's happening. And I'm gonna glue it down. I normally do foam, but I'm trying to not do as. Where did I put my glue? There it is. It was hiding behind my big water bottle. But
I think I'm gonna love this one.
What did you do? Okay, did anybody clip that? Somebody needs to clip that. I'm glad I know how to clip on Twitch. I'm not good at clipping on YouTube, but you guys can clip on YouTube too. Because I'm going to at some point start sharing these things like as a montage.
Look at that.
Oh, that is fabulous. Look at that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit of here.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's getting clipped. I'm clipping it on Twitch. I will send it to you.
Yes. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to turn this puppy off. Because I'm going to start my card.
What did you do?
I almost got my iPad flying off my place. I'm like, whoopsie. Okay, so I need scissors. Okay.
Okay, so publish, and then I'm going to share it in the chat so you guys can see it. Ah, okay. So you can, if you guys think anything is fun, entertaining, whatever, you can clip different things. I have no problem with you clipping stuff. Okay. Which what that means is basically you can do like a mini recording of like a 15 seconds or up to 60 seconds on both platforms. Both YouTube and Twitch have got that capability where you can basically do a clip of part of the live stream. She is so tickled. I love that. Okay, that looks good. I like the little foil. I love the foil. That is awesome.
So you know what? Sometimes once I figured out how to clip, what I do is like if I'm doing a video that I know like somebody showing something that I know that I forget frequently how to do,
Hmm.
I clip them and save them.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's like a good bookmark.
Okay, so Mary tried to clip it on YouTube, but it wouldn't let her. It kept glitching. Well, there's the link to the Twitch one.
There it
So
is.
you have access. Yes, you have access. And now I'm going to share it over on Twitch as well.
See, I was not kidding when I told you that my platform, my older platform, is falling apart. Look at this.
Yeah, my it's my Sizzix is it's not as bad as that one, but that one was where they were laminating paper instead of doing the
Yes.
plastic.
Uh-huh. It's awful.
Okay.
Look,
Love
it says
that.
2007. And there it is.
And I have a couple bottles of bubbly on that one, so I can do that. And I think I am going to, yeah,
You're
I'm
going to
going
do
to
the
use the
bubblies?
reverse. Well, I've got a couple of them from this stamp and die set. I had extras from when I did a Catherine Pooler, I think it was an InstaHop.
Okay.
So I had done that when they first came out. And I, of course, I made extras. Yeah, it kind of happens. Okay, we're going to heat that up so I can do that. Let's see if I've got enough things or do I need anything else. I've got, I think it's just, oh, I've got 2 bottles and 2 sentiments. And then, okay, this is perfect. It doesn't need anything additional. That's it.
Nope,
That's the
that's
card.
it.
That's the card. That's it. Yeah.
Don't you love it when it's like that? Yes.
Well, I'm real bad. I have lots of extra things, and thank you, Miss Cordelia. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but you have made me go back and redo my binders.
And is that a good thing?
No, look at this. No, I saw what she was doing. You know how you use the baseball card sleeves to hold things, and they always fall out.
Yes.
Look what I saw that she did this. She basically used scrapbook paper that you're not going to use because it's designs or whatever that you're not going to use.
Oh my God.
Actually, some of these are ones I probably would have used. But now I've got, yeah. I even decided to use some of the big ones that had like the big sayings in the center because I'm never going to use those. I don't do scrapbooking, and those are only going to be good for scrapbooks or for big pictures. And I'm not going to do all those.
Look at this.
So I'm going to say, welcome, Crafting and Coffee with Kelly. Welcome, welcome. But now I've got 2 big binders and then a third one started. And I probably got more things to go in them, but I'm going to try to start actually using them. Why is it? Here's a tip. Dallas, here's a tip. When you're doing anything with your Glimmer system, make sure you turn it on.
I just did because I burned myself already.
Oh no, I mean make sure you turn it on. Mine's been sitting here and I've been waiting for it and it wasn't on.
Oh, I just put my hand over it and I was like, ooh, ouch.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, my husband's saying, "Durr." Making fun of me. Okay.
Well, I think it was my
white card base.
The first live that I had with Lynn. I cut
Uh-huh.
myself during the live
Oh no.
with a palette knife.
A palette knife.
Yeah, of all the things.
Okay. I have a little X-Acto craft knife. I don't have a big knife. You don't need a big knife. What are you using a big knife for?
No, this was just a palette knife to put.
Oh, Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking like one, like a almost. My brain was thinking box cutter.
No, a palette knife. A palette knife. And I cut myself.
So, so one of these. Of course, mine are old enough. They probably could hurt me. These are ones that were my mother-in-law's mother's.
I
She
know
gave me
one
all
of
her
those.
art stuff.
Those are dangerous. At least if I
Be
have them.
careful. Be careful.
If they're in my hands, they're dangerous.
Okay, so I'm going to ask now, what do you do with the scrapbook paper in the baseball pouches? I will bring that back up in a second. This was not my idea. This was our good buddy, Cordelia Alderman. Now, first off, the baseball cards, what I've been doing is from Amy's Wares, I think, where she's got a binder of like sentiments and stuff. So I've got, this one's my sentiment one. I've also got one that's got my extras for like embellishments and stuff, the ones that I can find. So cut a piece of, this one is 2.5 by 6. So how I just went it with 6 because that's half of the scrapbook page. And I'm not going to really do anything with this little bit that's left over. I'm just sliding it in there, putting my sentiments on the inside and using a paper clip to keep all the stuff in there, because otherwise everything flies out. There have been guys, you may not have noticed it during one of my live streams, but I have taken out my binder to get out a sentiment or something, and as I'm picking it up, things are starting to come out the top. It's not going to happen anymore now that I've got those sealed up. Years ago, I did something similar, but I was using the We Are Memory Keepers fuse tool. That's the one where you could make your own little pockets.
Yes.
And I did
Those
a bunch
were
of this,
fun.
and actually one of my binders has got some. I was trying to store, oh, that was one of my storage for embossing folders at one point. But you have to make sure you've got the right pressure, and then you still might not do it right, and they can rip open, all that stuff, and then you've wasted the money on the plastic, right? Where paper, especially excess paper that you've got in your stash because you got it from Michael's when it was on sale for like $5 for a $20 scrapbook paper pad. Yeah. And you got it for all the pretty stuff in there, but there's some pages that there's no way you're ever going to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm starting to use with that. And I basically only have gotten into like 2 or 3 paper packs and only use like 2 or 3 pages out of each one so far. So it's barely touching it, but I am using my scraps. Okay, so here we go. And then for my sentiments, I have to add foam because foam is life. And I'm going to use some of my scrap foam because it's the right size for this.
And I'm just being a little bit cheap with my, not cheap, I'm just being smart with my Tim Holtz metallic paper because
Oh,
it's
heck
so
yeah.
expensive. And I just took the middle out because then I know I will use it for something else. But since you're not going
There
to
is
see the
nothing
middle,
wrong with that. It's a good idea to be frugal.
because it's so expensive.
Mary
But I
is
love
saying,
it.
Cordelia, that is genius. I know. So I don't know if Cordelia is still here or not, but yes, that is genius. Dawn is saying, I've got lots to catch up on, only catching my YouTube family here and there when life allows it. Understood, honey. You take care of you. We have all been worrying about you and praying for you and thinking about you and all the things. Okay, so I've got one of my little bottles. And actually, I think I'm only going to pop one of them up. So it's going to be, one's going to be popped up overlapping the other one. And the other one's going to go down flat. Okay, so now that that one is heated up, I'm going to hit the button for the timer. I'm going to run it through twice. Or let it heat up twice. So I am actually going to do the background a second time in reverse.
Oh, you're gonna do the negative?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm heating up my big plate for that. One of the great things about the smaller ones, like what you just used from Spellbinders, is that you can get those cool shapes. It's kind of like,
I know.
okay, like Simon Hurley stamping foam, where you can have a big impression, like say one from your embossing folder or whatever. But if you use the heart shape on the inside, then you've got a heart shaped stamp with that design, and I think that is super cool. And then foam on the back of this. But then, you can also do the big ones, and then you can cut them out into whatever shape you want to. So there's just lots of options. I love it when things give you options.
I also love when you get a freebie, like you are thinking of an idea and then you have something extra to play later.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of course, I'm gonna run out of tape. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna grab my second ATG gun.
That's not cheating. That is acceptable behavior. Cordelia says, how am I a genius? Sorry, I was falling asleep at my desk. I'm going to show you my binder that is all because of you, honey, or one of my binders, because I'm working on my third one. And believe it or not, guys, I have a card made. It's 7 o'clock. I've got a card made. Okay. What we were talking about, Dawn, is my binder here. And what I saw on a video you did, using scrapbook paper for the insides to make it so all of my little embellishments and sentiments don't fly all over my desk or on the floor and get stepped on and then have to get thrown away. That is all you, babe. Okay, so I am going to be doing this second one, turning it off, turning it back on so it can heat up again. But we do need to do a giveaway if we're going to do that. So if you are watching one of the live streams, I don't know if it's going to work on the vertical, because I don't think I've got that live pulled up. Let me look at that one. I have to look at all the things. I don't think I actually pulled up that one. Let me go to there. I don't know what I'm doing. It's all the things.
And for those that are following my foam tape saga, people, I am in my last roll finally. So this is the foam tape that I'm trying to get rid of, like you said, because I hate it so much.
Yeah, I have had some of that. My least favorite ones were the ones that had the red release paper, the red plastic release paper. I hated that stuff because it just does not want to come off. My favorite foam, and I'm going to have to talk to Amanda and see if she can make it other thicknesses, is Amanda's foam. I love her foam.
Yep.
I mean, and the pricing isn't bad either.
No.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, her it's fabulous, but since it's double thick, it's perfect for making the light up cards and stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry, Mary. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Join should be working. Let me make sure. And
you see, this is my problem. You keep, it stays on your fingers. Yeah. Ugh.
Well, Amanda's does that too, but it doesn't ruin your card stock. It also is repositionable. That's one of the things I absolutely love about it. Okay, let me see if I can do our giveaway time. It worked. Yay! And I, of course, was not watching the vertical, so I don't know if it worked on the vertical or not, but it should have because I did a special overlay just for that one. So yeah, you type exclamation point join in the chat to enter the giveaway. If it does not work, then we will do it on StreamYard giveaway for the folks that are watching the YouTube horizontal live. But I want everybody involved if I can do it.
Yes.
So let me see. If you're watching the vertical, I may have to restart that because there are some folks watching that one. Okay, because I didn't pop out the chat on it.
I feel like I need some bling.
Okay, so there were some folks over there, but it was where a lot of the folks that were in the chat on there basically popped over to our stream because they couldn't really see everything.
Oh,
And that is totally understandable. Well, it's because it's where they can't see the chat because it's because everything's smaller on vertical, and that makes sense. But if you are still watching on the vertical live stream and want to enter to win one of our cards, mine is going to be this lovely beauty, and then she's giving away hers with all the pretty leaves. Go ahead and type exclamation point chat into the into the chat. Oh, that turned out fabulous.
I like it.
Love, love, love it. Okay, so let me see if there is another button I have to push to make it so that how many people are in the chat actually show up on the thing. I don't know why the things are not working the way they're supposed to, because it did work when I was testing. I tested everything and everything was working. And we know the emote wall's working.
Yes.
Oh, I bet I know what it is. I think I needed to reset it. So let's go ahead and reset it and see if it works this time.
Do they need to type the join again?
I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to see if there is an overlay that I don't have turned on because I thought I had everything turned on. Like I said, it was working earlier today, but I also had some issues where I started turning some things off to try to fix. What?
So make sure you type
again. It says
again
time's up, and there's not anything there.
the exclamation point join.
It's not @ sign, it is exclamation point, Sandra.
Yep.
And welcome in, Sandra. Do this, and then I do that, and then I hope everybody's had fun, even with my messing things up.
We always have fun. You know, I don't comment too much on your chat.
So the giveaway banner is up there. So apparently it was another button that I need to make it happen when it's supposed to happen. We've got 6 people in the drawing so far, and we're giving away 2 cards. That means you guys have got about a 1 in 3 chance, unless more people say they want one of the cards.
Come on, get in it.
So now this little guy is not going back in the Pop the Bubbly set. It's going to go into my sentiment stash.
So you have a system.
No, it's where I'm trying. Oh, here's something else I did. I also, this was, how did I do that? Is this vinyl? I think this is vinyl. Yeah, I made masks out of vinyl.
Oh yes, I do those all the time. They're amazing and they last forever.
I don't know why I didn't think about using just repositionable vinyl, temporary vinyl instead of.
I get the
dollar.
I get the Dollar Tree kitchen shelving thing.
Okay.
And I use those instead, like the contact paper that one, but it's not.
Oh, I was doing that, but I think this is actually Dollar Tree vinyl. Because I wouldn't trust Dollar Tree vinyl on anything else because it's not going to necessarily work as well. But it worked great for this.
Yeah, I love doing them in vinyl. I could
still use the others. Yeah. Yeah, I like Dollar Tree has always been one of my favorite crafting stores.
Yeah, I love buying.
And they're doing more things right now too. I went in there I went in there because I, of course, watched some of those videos, those YouTube videos saying about all the things that are at Dollar Tree now that you got to try. So I went over there to look, and it's like, oh, they have this? What? And they have now what's called Dollar Tree Plus.
Oh,
So first this last year, they decided to go above the 99 cents, right?
yeah.
Everything's not $1 anymore. It's $1.25.
Yep.
They're doing $3 and $5 items too.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Better
I gotta be
quality,
careful.
bigger things. So yeah, they're doing $3 and $5 items too. But the things that I'm wanting, they don't have at this point. My Dollar Tree that is closest is right now. They are doing so much work in there. Oh my goodness. I dropped in there. Here's one of the bad things, guys. You guys know I went back to the gym and it's right next door to Michael's. Well, it's kind of like right around the corner in the same plaza from Dollar Tree. And it's right across the street from Joann's. So I went into Dollar Tree before going to the gym yesterday. Yeah. And there were a bunch of people in there. There's this one woman that was on the phone with somebody outside and complaining and things. And I think is where she was talking to her boss because they need more help to get this store ready to go with the new stuff. And they've got until tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I feel
Monday, the
bad.
holiday, President's Day, the holiday, they needed to, yeah.
Oh, I feel bad.
Okay, so
for
we got
them.
7 people in the drawing. We're going to go ahead and draw. Let's see if I can actually get the drum roll and everything kind of sort of sync because I actually have to push 2 different buttons on 2 different things to do it. Oh, and I can actually hear that. Isn't that awesome? And the winner of one card is Miss Judy B. So, do we want it to be My Pop the Bubbly or do we want it to be the Leafy All the Best? Which one do you want, Miss Judy? I know, both. Can't have both. I'm so glad I am making you laugh so much. You're amazing. Honey, guys, I think Dallas might be hooked.
You have no idea. My daughter and my husband always are asking me, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Debbie is on."
Oh no! Oh my god! So you've been one of the lurkers out there that have been laughing at me all this time, huh?
Well, the thing is that I watch you on the TV. So when I'm watching you on the TV, it's really hard
You
to
can't
like
chat.
connect. Yes.
No, that is totally fine. I had no idea though.
Oh yeah.
My husband. Well, you know about the Todd, right?
Yeah.
She says, yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting right here. So anyway, there are times when he's like, why do you have to laugh so loud? He's wanting me to shut up and be quiet because I laugh so loud. It's like I can't help it. He knew this when he met me.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, we were at an outdoor event and he probably thought that was just my outdoor voice. No.
Like you have an like I don't have an indoor voice. Like my husband knows it. It was funny
Okay,
because
so Judy picked your card. So Judy wants your card. Okay, and something else I didn't do yet, and I'm so sorry. I think I forgot again because I just started doing this. I need to add the Google form link into the description so you can send. I've got your address, but still, that way at least I know what was done. It's also helping me keep better records. Let me see if I can find the thing. I've started new email addresses on Gmail so I can sort out all my stuff because I got way too much. So I've got a new email address that is giveaways.djcc.com, and I've got a new Google form that sends an email straight to that one so that I don't lose it.
Oh, fun.
Well, you
Okay,
know
I
how
like
it is
that.
when you get so many different emails for so many different things and you lose them. I made a new one this week for summits, just for summits. And
so
I made
here's the
sure that
deal.
I sent it. Yeah.
I have my email account my email account is really old, and I know I need to change to something else and put some filters on this one, because you know that you have reached the end of an email when you start getting not so nice emails.
My email address is okay. I started with this Gmail address before my late husband passed away, and he died in 2003.
Yeah, mine is, I
So
don't
it's been a
know.
while.
Mine is, wait,
Um,
1997. Yeah,
I can see that.
because that's when I moved to the States.
So why
But you
am
know,
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm having trouble now finding the link to the friggin' form. Ah, and I found it before. It wasn't that difficult. And now my brain is, I think I'm just tired. I
but
need
you know
food.
what, Judy, you know me from Lynn's group, and I think we have exchanged information. So just send me a message if you cannot find it,
Ba-ba-bum-bum.
because I know
Well,
something's.
one of the reasons I started doing it this way is a lot of it is to keep me on track better
Yes.
so that I can actually find who I need to send what to. And I know that I did it because I put a column in this thing specifically for me to put the date I mailed it, because that can,
Hello.
yeah. And plus you want it for your records as well. So if I
Yes.
hit the send button, there we go. Duh. I told you I think I'm tired.
I know.
Happy. Yeah, here we go. I will just put it in the description. I could have also just pulled it from last week's description because you know what? It's there.
Oopsie.
Okay, so the form is in here. Winners, please fill out the form.
Yes, only winners.
Yep. Well, if I don't recognize a name as being a winner on there, you know what I do? I can go back and watch the video because the replay is up. Okay, so that one's going to be for Miss Judy. And then this one, is there any, I'm going to go ahead and draw. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yes.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Roll. Oh,
Let
I
me
like
get the
that
other
on
thing
top of
up.
it.
Oh, that's pretty. Well, that's the
Right?
thing. Those big sentiments like that can go on basically anything. I love
Anything.
sentiments like that. Yep, absolutely. So where's the thing?
Chun, 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 chun.
Okay, so who's going to win this time?
Drum roll.
And that's going to be Miss Sandra Schoenborn.
Oh,
I probably said it
Sandra.
wrong. Congratulations, Sandra. Be sure to fill out that form that is now in the description. You probably have to refresh your screen to get to that. But I will be sending this one out to you. Fabulous. And now I'm going to go back over into TANGIA and see if I can play what Samuel L. Jackson said, because I didn't get to hear it. But I don't know if it's going to actually play for me or not, but we're going to try it.
Mary's Crafty Creations asked me,
I don't
will
hear
Debbie
it.
J fix our points?
Why
Or
do
did
I
you
not
do it
hear
on purpose?
it?
Oh,
Advanced
I see
audio
what's going on
properties.
here.
I'm
Debbie J's
just
Crafting Corner is orchestrating this little shindig, and I'm just here
I
laying
may have
down
to
the
play it
truth
again.
like it's the word of God. If them points got messed up, that's their show. I ain't got my fingers on any buttons except the trigger of intellectual debate. Now go on, ask them about your points.
I love him. I'm telling
Okay,
you.
I'm going to play it one more time because I did get it on here where I can hear it. Now I'm hearing myself. That's why I didn't hear it the first time. Okay, let's do this.
Mary's Crafty Creations asked me, will Debbie J fix our points, or did you do it on purpose? Oh, I see what's going on here. Debbie J's Crafting Corner is orchestrating this little shindig, and I'm just here laying down the truth like it's the word of God. If them points got messed up, that's their show. I ain't got my fingers on any buttons except the trigger of intellectual debate. Now go on, ask them about your points.
Oh God.
I love
Oh
him.
my goodness. Okay. Part of this is where I'm sending my voice to StreamYard, and then I'm sending the audio from StreamYard into OBS to send out to the stream. And if I don't do it right, we have an echo,
Oh.
which is one reason I turned off some of the stuff. And I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to hear those TANGIA alerts. I haven't figured out how to make it so you can hear. Oh God. I just looked up at the
What's
screen. Did you see that? It is so much better when you can hear it, but I didn't have it turned on to hear it. But yeah, that was Mary again. That is one of her favorites.
I heard
You got these. Oh, well, that makes everything worthwhile. Even if I don't hear it, it's totally fine.
Oh my God.
Okay,
God.
I think it's about time to go.
Yes.
Oh, I can't yet. I need to run this through now that it's sat through their heating up twice, so we can see if that's enough for this.
Oh, yes, the
I know
reverse
that's something
one,
you're
right?
interested in.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let's see. I usually get pretty decent results, not always, but
That's all I want. Pretty
thank you, Miss
decent.
Judy. Judy says her form has been submitted. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay. So we will see. Well, I'm noticing that I'm hearing from a lot faster that way too. I have asked for email addresses, for mailing addresses to be emailed to me, especially for folks that I don't know. And since they're filling out the form, they're actually doing it faster.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they do
So
it
because
at
I
the
don't know how this did,
Yeah.
I'm going to just do a little bit on the corner and see. And I'm doing it slow, but I think you can see. It looks like it did pretty decent. And if it looks like some of it's not... Oh, this one is actually turning out really good. If it turns out that it's not, I'm going to leave most of it on and run it back through again with that heat. If I
Peel
need
it
to.
off. Peel it off. Peel
I'm
it off.
doing this slow.
I like that.
We got wet. Hey, Deadly.
Okay.
Who we fighting? We're not fighting anybody, Deadly Frog. Unless we're having a water fight.
Oh, because of my fight. No, it was peel it off.
Oh,
Peel it off.
okay. Deadly Frog is one of my buddies off of Twitch. And he does some magnificent, he does crocheting. He makes some really cute crocheting things. That turned out, it's not perfect. You can see there are some dots. It didn't turn out perfect, but I think that turned out really, really nice.
That turned out really
That's
good.
going to be a great background. Yay. So now I'm going to have to make something to go on there. Maybe I'll just stamp another couple of wine bottles and I'll use that last pop the bubbly.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Perfect.
It'll be basically the same, but reversed. Okay,
Exactly.
now I'm going to turn this off.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a little bit of twine. I've been wanting
So
to
I'm
get
going to
into...
say, Susan, you get to pick. Do you want... Let me take the winner thing down because you guys can't see the screen. Yeah, let's see. It's got the, well, that's one reason why I have to go back on there a lot and take the thing off because you can't see anything because it's like right across the middle of the screen. You get to pick. Do you want this one or this one? The silver on the green or the green on the silver? But you can't see the shiny silver unless I tilt it in the light. Woohoo. It's so pretty.
No.
What?
I'm out of staples. Baby staples.
You ran out of tiny attachers.
I know. Out of tape, out of tiny attachers, out of everything.
Well, you know what that means, right? That means you've been crafting.
Yes, I have. These
Okay.
tiny,
So
so cute.
So Susan, do you know which one you want? And if you want this one, do you have a preferred color for your bottle? Because I'm thinking I want to do party dress.
So she was going to give you an option, but you don't have anyone anymore.
She wants the first one, okay. And I think I'm gonna try. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm gonna have to spray it. But one of the stamps does like the liquid in there, I think. Does it? Or did I just color that in? I'm looking to see what I did the last time. No, it doesn't. I was thinking that it might have that because I was thinking I could put champagne in the champagne bottle, but I don't know. That's going to be too much. Okay, I'm going to do.
Oh, I like this.
I guess I'm doing that one since it popped off. Do that one. And that's this bottle. And I think I want a champagne glass.
Fancy.
And I can still put some champagne color ink in the champagne glass. Got any chewing gum to stick it with? What?
What?
Mary, I know it is showing the comments twice. I have no idea why. It has something to do with the Stream Ninja thing.
Streaming Ninja has a twin.
I probably need to take the time to research some more things, but that means not having time to get all my other stuff done. And yeah.
Or craft.
What?
Or craft, right? Gee.
Well, that's a lot of the stuff I've got to get done. I've got, let's see, right now, the only things I need to work on are probably about 5 or 6 Spellbinders collection projects. And then the Spellbinders club kits for next month. And then the next month's collections also, because I need to get things done so I can go to Creativation and be gone for a week.
Where is that going to be?
New Orleans. I've never been. I'm going to New Orleans.
Girl, you got to get some beignets. Yes.
I will be following Miss Amanda's lead on all things, probably. I plan on hanging out with her and Yes, we love Amanda. She's awesome.
She will. Oh, you know what? If you tell her that you want donuts, she'll take you.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. We did that. They were frying some kind of dessert thing at Creativation last year. I don't remember if I ever released the video on that one, but yeah, we went over there for that.
Yeah.
Because last year we were wandering around together part of the time. She didn't have, she wasn't doing a booth. This year she's doing a booth. So she's got an exhibit.
Nice. And I love her
Yeah.
booth. I love her booth.
So Judy B is logging in on all the things. She has already, her name and welcome has popped up at least 3 times. At least 3 times. So she's now on her laptop. And I don't know what Deadly's talking about. Who led or who lead? What? I don't know what he's talking about.
My favorite stamp for the back of my cards, made with lots of coffee and a little bit of cussing.
That's cool.
Look.
Eventually I will get or make my custom stamp for the back. I'm still using this thing that I got at Hobby Lobby that has basically got a tag on the back. It's like it
Yeah.
stamps out a tag image and says handcrafted by.
Yeah.
But I always
don't have
sign
a-
them and I always put what year because otherwise I won't know how old something is.
Agreed.
Yeah, I know she did, but I'm still making another one, Mary. Mary is saying Susan says she wants the first card. I know she does. She's getting the first card.
But we're still making the
My
second
lead is
one.
the only one need in New Orleans. Oh, okay. Yeah, Deadly actually lives in New Orleans. No, I'm sorry, in Louisiana. He doesn't live in New Orleans, but I think he needs to come and hang out and come to lunch or something. He's one of my Fortnite buddies. He saves me because I die a lot.
Because you die a lot.
I die a lot.
I need one of those friends.
But then again, he's been playing a lot longer than I have.
Okay, so here's my second card.
Oh, that is fabulous. I am so proud of you.
I am so excited.
Oh, one thing I do ask of all of my guests is I would love for you to send me pictures, use the square pictures with your watermark or whatever of your stuff so I can post that on Instagram.
Oh, yes, I will. 100%.
And we are going to definitely have to do this again.
Oh, this was fun. I know.
Okay.
I wonder what my child is going to tell me as soon as I hang up here. Because she's on the other side. She's on the other side of the wall, and she always lets me know about my lives. Like some of the girls here knows her, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" After like, I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
That turned out pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to add them to the other, but I do know that it is 7:30 and Todd is going to be starving to death. So we need, yes, Mary, we do need to do the artist remarkers thing. Absolutely. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and call it. And now that we've got two lovely cards, well, 1.5, I've got 1.5 cards done. But we will see you guys later. I may come back live later in the week because I do want to do some more stuff and talk to you some more about creativity. Yeah, that too. But the Card Maker Success Summit coming up. If you don't already have your ticket for that, be sure to sign up using my link, debbiejscraftingcorner.com/free Card Maker Success Summit. And there is a link somewhere in the chat. But anyway, if you need the link, just let me know. I am posting it pretty much everywhere. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me, Dallas. I really appreciate it. And you did awesome. I was expecting
Thank you.
foil failures, and you didn't do any. It's like, come on. What's up with that? You did awesome. I am so proud of you.
I seriously think it's the machine.
It's the machine?
I
Oh, you mean because you
seriously
used a different die cutting machine? That's
Yeah.
possible. If the other one was not giving enough pressure, that could definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to say goodbye, guys. Thank you again, and I will see you guys real soon. I will have other videos and stuff because I'm a workaholic, and I will have some more stuff up this week. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and again, thank you so much.
Bye.